One morning in August, I woke up to the sound of a rooster outside my bedroom window. I was staying at a bed and breakfast about 15 kilometers south of Swift Current, near Wymark. The patio doors to my room faced a chicken coop, a pasture of horses, and a pig pen. 9 farm cats roamed freely. This was my first time sleeping on a farm. My first time getting chased by a chicken, too. I was here because I was traveling the province as a Culture Days Animateur for Saskatchewan. An animateur is a person who brings something to life. I was helping people tell stories with words, sound, and photographs, also known as digital storytelling. In Lashburn, I worked with 17 10-year-olds. They told stories about family vacations, grandparents, siblings, pets, and hobbies like rugby, dancing, and hockey. In East End, I worked with staff at the Historical Museum. One woman took photographs of museum artifacts and used those photos to tell the story of a couple that homesteaded in southwest Saskatchewan. Another woman shared her story of moving to Melfort from the Philippines. There were stories about uncles. One served in World War II. Another was deaf. I heard about farm life from a 10-year-old girl in Pontex. And in Weyburn, one woman shared her parents' love story. Kids' faces lit up when they watched the digital stories they had created. When one boy heard the videos would be shared on the internet, he shouted, "We're gonna be famous!" After each workshop, I hit the road and headed back home. I drove on prairie highways thinking about all the stories in our province. Who was the farmer riding the tractor in the wheat field? Where did the bison on Standing Buffalo First Nation come from? What's the story of this charming B&B I stayed at in North Battleford? Who painted the street art in Meadow Lake? Why does the Welsh Kitchen in Weyburn serve dill pickle soup? The digital stories that were created helped me connect to people I otherwise would have assumed I had little in common with. Instead, each story moved me, whether it was about hockey, a family pet, or death. People's stories reminded me that our experiences of grief, joy, love, and belonging are bigger than our differences. But don't take my word for it.
We reached for our atlas and marked this new town called Moose Jaw.
It was the first time I'd ever seen snow.
Singing is my passion. I do it all the time.
I was so amazed that I opened my mouth and tried to catch snowflakes on my tongue.
They began married life with $7 between them.
Nous sommes des voyageurs.
Inside his home, there were hints about the past.
I joined my local Bantam football team, the Lumsden Devils.
I am Canadian and I'm proud of it, but I'm also Chinese, Japanese, and Korean.
Christmas is my favorite time of year.
I love adventures.
I'm 100 years old.